got you niggas spoiling movies. Yeah. Brandon Collins,
That's me.
and Justin Brown for your movie needs. Media popcorn.
Woo!
You haven't seen it, well, we're gonna spoil it.
Spoil it in your face.
That's your warning. So if you get pissed, it's all your fault. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. I bought a car for my dogs that's locked in the clang.
Money ain't a thing. Hey, everybody, it's Brandon Collins.
Guys, and it's Justin Brown.
And we are Medium Paco Niggas Spoiling Movies.
Oh, we spoil the movies, baby.
And we got a special bonus episode for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, celebrating the man himself, DMX.
Ain't no sunshine when he comes.
R.I.P. Mimi. Is this disrespectful? I feel like we're up to a bad start.
No, hold on. So first of all, DMX has one of the most iconic fucking voices. Yes. It's like
some of the most iconic lines. We've quoted several of them on the show.
Well, what's your favorite DMX line?
I mean, this is obviously the go-to ones, like the blood on my dick. I love when he's saying Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But he has, and I was on a podcast a few weeks ago where I talked about this, after his, unfortunate passing and stuff. And I was like, he's up there. He's almost tied with Puff Daddy as to the best ad-libs on a song. Because if you listen to his songs, it's just like, what? Come on! But it's like...
Talk is cheap, motherfucker!
It's both on club songs and also really sad, introspective hood songs. You know what I mean? So he just does it. He always does it. I'm like, that's the shit. That's the good shit.
You know the good thing about he was always really good at just like dropping and raising his levels within the song. So like his songs, they were always interesting. You know what I'm saying? And he basically was a master of his voice. Mm-hmm. Which I feel like a lot of people just don't get. It's just like actually, raising and lowering your levels, like how that like makes everything just sound a little bit better, and just it just entices the ears more. And like he was just really, really good at that.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely had more range with his rapping than he did acting. Yeah, because between Exit Wounds, Romeo Must Die, and this, DMX has only one level, and that's DMX.
But with that being said, I'm gonna say something really controversial right now, Brandon. And this isn't me riding DMX's dick.
Do not say it. Do not say what I think you're gonna say.
This is not me riding DMX's dick because he just passed.
Okay.
I think that DMX would probably be a better pick for the role of Toretto. I think that he's a better he's a better actor than Vin Diesel. And that I mean, one might say that's not saying a lot, but like I'm watching this movie.
Vin Diesel's had some moments, man. Like he had I always forget he was in Saving Private Ryan. He was in Boiler Room. Like he's done some good stuff, but then he just got fucking so attached to the Fast and Furious shit.
Yeah.
But he just plays that one tone.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think that DMX could have done it better.
Okay, first of all, DMX, he wasn't reliable enough to get the insurance to cover those movies because of the crack problem. And two, DMX was, even though he was bulking up a little bit, like he was a little like swollen he would have had to get really big if they were going to bring The Rock in at some point.
Well, I mean, they brought The Rock in because it started going stale. Mm-hmm. I mean, let's be totally honest. Like The Rock revitalized that entire fucking franchise. Yes. But like it would have changed. It would have changed like the whole complexity of Fast and Furious because like
it would have been a lot more aggressive. Well, it would have been a lot more furious. Be like Rottweilers in every scene.
But think about it. Think about this movie, the way the diamond heist in this movie, and you just put in the Toretto.
I did write down that like DMX could have definitely been in one of those movies.
Like no, but he would have done it better.
I think he would have been a good villain. Like imagine him and Charlize Theron and John Cena working together as a super bad guy crew. That'd be amazing, dude.
All right, Toretto.
You know, they're bringing all that shit together. I'm telling you, dude. Like the last Fast and Furious movie is gonna be fucking insane.
Sinister Six.
Because I bet you the fucking Rock's gonna come back. I would not put him past, basically because they brought back Han. Giselle Gal Gadot comes back, and then you're gonna have fucking Hobbs and Shaw come back because they're gonna squash that beef. That's gonna loop in fucking Kevin Hart, Ryan Reynolds. It's gonna get crazy.
Wait, where the fuck is Ryan Reynolds?
Remember Ryan Reynolds was the crazy agent who was working, like, you know, he had the scenes in the diner where he was just saying really homoerotic things to The Rock. So Ryan Reynolds, and then Kevin Hart was on the plane.
He was on the. Oh, that's right,
dude. It's like the last Fast and Furious. I don't think people understand how insane it's gonna be. Because if Ben Diesel knows that that's like his swan song, he's gonna bring in all these worlds. It's gonna be fucking wild, dude.
They should make it like a 3-hour.
It should be like Endgame.
Seriously,
where he's like, and I am family, and he snaps his fingers, and then people are like, Dom, oh, he's old by now, and he's got dementia, so he's just in a room. This is gonna be Dom, like fucking the end of The Irishman. He's just like 80 years old in a jail cell.
It's been a long day. Yeah.
I had such a fucked up ending to add, but I'm not gonna do it. Out of respect for the dead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Paul Walker's in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just imagine like he's dying and he's in the prison cell and he's like doing the snap, I am family and whatever. You just know that he's old and he's decrepit in the jail, right? Mm-hmm. And then the light gets really dark and a light shines from the moon, and then you start hearing, "Come to me," and it's like Les Mis, and then Paul Walker comes down, and he brings Dom up with him.
That was so fucking corny. That was so fucking, like, if you were gonna go there, something better. If you were going to fucking bring the soul of Paul Walker back into this, you could have at least thought of anything better than what you just did. That was atrocious. Paul Walker is rolling over in his grave right now thinking just like, what in the fuck was that? You know what? After that, after what you just said, DMX is like, I'm glad I wasn't in those movies. What, Brandon?
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, you should be sorry because you're the sorriest motherfucker I ever seen.
I told you I didn't want to say it. You pushed me.
I thought you had something better than that. So this is a little scene from the movie. They're stealing diamonds at the beginning. This is so dumb.
Man, I love colored stones. This one blue diamond is at least $2.5 million.
Oh, yeah? So whose stuff you steal anyway, man?
Drug dealers, money launderers.
Works for me.
This I can use.
He puts a diamond necklace in his pants, I guess.
Check this out.
This is what we came for. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So, okay, first of all, they're trying to expect us to think DMX with this bevel-less ass is like this leader of this heist team that's over here just stealing jewels from criminals and shit like he's the Joker in Dark Knight.
Why can't he be? Why can't he be, Brandon?
Because it's just confusing. DMX. Here's the thing. I told you about DMX's range, right? It's just DMX. But DMX has played this thief. He's played a coder.
Yes, he has.
He's played. It's just so crazy. Like he's had the drug dealer, and then himself. And every character is played as DMX. No matter what the role calls for, he's like, I'm just going to be myself.
Well, it's also just the fact is like, it's not like any of these characters ever change up the wardrobe or anything like that, he is still wearing like a fucking a Canadian tuxedo, straight jean jacket and pants, oversized like hell, except at the end of this movie where he's wearing a snakeskin.
What was up
jacket.
with all the leather?
Whoa.
They had a lot of leather jackets
Yeah.
for no reason. Why did Jet Li have that hair and the little necklace? I was like, you look like a little gay Asian man.
A little Abercrombie and Fitch.
Dude, it was crazy. It was almost like a cartoon. How insane he looked. He's just driving around this really expensive car, and people are like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Yeah. Yeah. Again, this is like Romeo Must Die too.
It's shot the same way. I think it's the same fucking team.
And like they just swapped
It's just
in
less
Gabrielle.
coherent.
No, they just swapped in Gabrielle Union instead of Aaliyah. That's the only thing that changed. Was it because Anthony Anderson was in Romeo Must Die?
He was, yes.
Was Tom Arnold in there? Or was that Exit
Yeah,
Wounds?
Tom Arnold was in. Oh wait, I think he might have been in all of them.
Was it?
I think so.
Because I think wasn't it by the same director?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is.
I'm not sure if Tom Arnold was in Romeo Must Die. I'm pretty sure he was in Exit Wounds.
Yeah, he was just in Exit Wounds, then Cradle to the Grave. Cradle to the Grave.
Yeah, it's like they were just like, "Hey guys, magic, let's do it again."
it was weird, and the design of the black diamonds made them look like buttons. I was like, these don't look important.
They
at all.
look like jujubes. they literally look like jujubes.
Yeah.
And this one is the king of the jujube. Stupid fucking commercial. I hate that fucking.
It was
so
crazy. I was like, okay.
But I will say, the opening scene where you see Jet Li, he goes to the roof and then he starts jumping down the building.
That was insane.
And, like,
With his
grabbing
hands like a fucking monkey.
Yeah,
Just
you know what's funny? I remember being at a hotel and it was kind of set up like that, and I thought to myself, I wonder if I could do that, just going down a building like that. So I remember watching this movie. So when I was watching this movie, yesterday, I was just like, oh shit, I've actually had that thought. But I was just like, but then I realized I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to die. So because like that would not work.
yeah.
And under no circumstances would that work. That you are 100% dead. Mm-hmm. So okay, we got to get to this heist. We got to dig into this heist because I know we're already there.
Narrated by fucking angry ass Eminem and DMX song.
Oh yeah.
It's like, you never been to D12. He's like, yeah, nigga. It was like, whoa, this is a lot of testosterone right now. This is a lot in my ears.
There's just like some screaming ass niggas, angry people.
Both, one's white, one's black.
Yep.
Out to love.
It was like a Thanksgiving dinner. But Gabrielle Union walks in this place. She's a distraction, and she's trying to flirt with the guard. But she finds out that the guard's gay. And my first thing when I was just like, you tell me this guard wants nothing to do with Gabrielle Union? It's like, okay, he's gay. Fine.
So I misread that. I thought that it was a modeling picture of that guy. Like the shirtless dude on that one calendar or whatever it looked like. Or a magazine, whatever she sees that says like he's gay. I thought that was a picture. That was him. And so then when she was like, he's gay, I was like, that's a weird assumption to make. And you just had a modeling picture. I thought she was going to be like, I got to switch it up. Because I got to switch up my flow.
That's ridiculous. You literally could have just rewound that to figure out that you were so far off base. But then they send Anthony Anderson going over there.
Yes.
So, okay. So the guy's gay. So, and the actor playing the security guard is a decently handsome, everyday kind of white dude. You think he's gonna think twice about Anthony Anderson's ass.
Yeah, I wrote that down. Yeah,
Anthony Anderson. What was this? 1996, 7?
2003.
Oh, is this 2003? Okay. Well, either way,
1997.
I don't know, man. Anthony Anderson looks swollen.
Does this look like a 90s movie?
Yes. Everything about this says a 90s movie. Yes. 100%. It looks like a 90s movie. Are you? Would that surprise you if this came out in 1999?
That'd be weird.
Nah, I don't think so. And then Anthony Anderson goes over there and he's saying fucking madness.
I have it queued up.
Aloha.
Hi.
Well, I mean, I guess
you
the
don't
way
take
that they're
offense to
talking
this,
like gay people is very 90s.
I have such a weakness for a man in uniform.
That's your thing.
Uniforms are my thing. I mean, every time I see a sailor, all I can think about is seafood.
I'm not actually supposed to be talking on duty.
Who's talking? Baby, this is flirting. Unless you're one of those big, handsome men that's letting all that go to waste on a woman. The world is full of fools. Woo! Yahtzee!
Yeah, he's crazy. I did see the magazine. Why was he looking at porn?
No, he wasn't looking at porn.
Oh.
It wasn't porn. It was just, I probably just a gay lifestyle magazine.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, you think this guy's just sitting at work? Well, you know what? We live in New York City. I've literally seen people sitting there just reading porn in public. Yeah. I was in Grand Central Station, and having a meal, at one of the terminals, because I was going somewhere. And then, I get up to catch my train, and I look, and this guy is just watching hardcore porn. I'm just like, nigga! What's going on here? Or you're on the train, and you see a guy sitting there, on his cell phone, and then in the reflection in the mirror, you just see fucking ass being clapped. I'm like, what's going on? People are fucking savages, man. People are fucking savages.
Yeah, we are broken people.
Have you been watching porn on the train or?
Oh, I mean, we as a society, and yes, I have.
Jesus Christ! Wait till you get home.
I mean, I wasn't jerking off to it.
What are you watching it for?
Because I'm drunk and I'm horny. I'm on a train.
Wait, so hold on. So Brandon, first of all, everybody, pay attention. So, Brandon, you're telling me that you literally find yourself on situations on a crowded train watching porn in the middle of the afternoon.
Not the afternoon.
Okay, at night, well, whenever. So, but you're not masturbating. You're just seeing what's out there. So you're getting yourself erect on the train. For what other reason than to masturbate?
When you say that.
Well, when I say it like that, it sounds really fucking creepy. Is that what you're trying to tell me? So Brandon, this caught me by surprise.
I know you're stumped.
So you literally have sat on the train and you watch porn just for pleasure, like it's fucking Netflix, just to pass the time.
I'm just bored, dude. You coming at me just because I was bored. I'm just like, I didn't want to watch the same shit or listen to a fucking white guy podcast. Like, let me see some titties. It's 1 a.m. I'm going home.
So you were priming yourself for when you got home.
Yes.
How far were you from home?
I mean, sometimes it's 20 minutes, sometimes it's 40. You never know. Depends on how good the signal of the internet is.
So what you're telling me is, now, listen, if I'm watching porn, I'm ready. I'm ready for action. Okay. Okay?
You don't have to talk, you don't have to look at me like that.
But if you're anything like me, which obviously you're not, but if you're anything like me, you're watching porn, you are priming yourself for action. This isn't a spectator sport. You're priming yourself for action. So if that's the case, that means you're getting off the train and you're taking a walk. You're taking a walk off the train. Now, I knew where you used to live.
Yes.
So you're taking a 15-minute walk. 15-minute walk at full attention.
Yeah. You know,
Hold on. No. I'm not done yet. What if, do you realize what anybody else who could be around you could be thinking about if a woman sees you walking down the street with a heart on?
Walking around with my dick hard.
But you're watching porn on the train.
I'm bored. No one's around, man. It's 1 a.m.
Nigga, if you're bored.
If a nigga watches porn on a cell phone in an empty car, did it happen? That's the riddle of the day, nigga. If there's no one around, no one get hurt.
You know what? I'm gonna get away from this.
There's no one in the car with me.
I'm gonna get away from this because you're out of pocket. You out of pocket.
You judging me because I was feeling good. It was late at night. I was cold, and I needed to get some entertainment.
So you were masturbating.
Stop trying to get me to say
you were cold. You're saying you were cold, so you were masturbating.
This is the longest bit ever.
No, this is not a bit, Brandon, because you were trying to light a fire with your penis.
No, I was
on the train watching porn. You probably had your pants around your ankles too, sitting your bare ass on that nasty train car. You disgusting. You just disgust me. Does Tati know about this?
What?
Does Tati know about this?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure she doesn't. She wouldn't have married you if she knew. I don't want to break up your marriage, so I'll keep this between us and the millions of people on this podcast. But how dare you?
Yep.
Ugh.
Why did Jet Li keep slapping everybody in this movie?
Because there's nothing more disrespectful than slapping another man in the face.
And being a short nigga at that.
Yeah.
It's like he has to jump up to get you, and he slapped the fuck out of you.
He just walking. Well, not even that. He had one hand in his pocket.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jet Li was almost like too cool because I'm like, nigga, you're small. You're going to get fucked up.
Well, it's also beyond. So, like Jet Li in some of his movies, he gives me like the Michael Jai White effect, where it's like you make it look too good to where somebody's just like, oh, you're not going to have a problem with anybody, so the stakes are very low. So why do I care? I know how this is going to end. That's my problem with like some of the Jet Li movies, and obviously Michael Jai White.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Because like you can't be too good. Like even like you look at Bruce Lee movies is like yeah, and he was tearing through fucking hordes of men being thrown at him, but it's like he wasn't so like I'm completely complacent with everything going on because I know I got this. He kind of focused in, but like Jet Li, Michael Jai White, they don't do that, and I feel like that's why it's like they kind of take me out of the realism of a fucking fight.
Okay.
These are just things that go through my head. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the asshole here.
I think you're good, baby.
So call me baby.
His voice was dubbed, right? Jet Li?
This is quite possibly.
Because every time they showed his mouth, it looked out of sync with the film. And so I was like, something's going on. Something's afoot.
Or you're just being racist. Maybe you're just looking for it. Okay, they robbed this place with this bank, and they have no masks on or anything.
Yep, and later it turns out that the black diamond things are plutonium. So
yeah,
which I was like, everybody in this building's sterile. It probably has cancer.
DMX doesn't have to worry about any more kids.
Oh, you know that's his goddaughter who plays his daughter?
Is it?
Yeah, because she's an actress now on Ghost Power Book 2.
Okay.
I follow her on Instagram because I was like, "Oh, you a cutie patootie," and then I found she was DMX's goddaughter.
Did you get afraid?
Did I get afraid?
Yeah, did you get afraid? Like, that's DMX's goddaughter. Oh, boy.
I never get scared, man. Unless you Ghostface from Scream movies or you Tatiana in a closet.
Okay.
She sometimes hides in closets and pops out and scares me.
Faith. That was a random thing that they kept doing. Yeah. Faith.
It was really weird. It was like family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Brandon. He should have just been in Fast and Furious. Called it a day.
Also, okay, Faith, this nigga is getting arrested. And then he's somehow able to then get off his bondage and then run to an AV.
Gold handcuffs.
Yeah, that's fair.
His bondage. Like, what? Yeah, the constable got him too, huh, nigga? What the fuck are you talking about?
He grabbed the ATV and just started riding. And they posited that the ATV is faster than a police car. That is insane. He would have flipped over.
Well, I mean, let's be totally honest. They would have shot his ass.
Oh yeah, they would have lit him up like a
He had an exposed back. He was like, it was like fucking. It would have been like slavery. Exposed back, you gonna get the bloody. So they definitely would have put a bullet in that nigga's in his back. And then some white dude just jumps on his bike and starts chasing him.
Well, because he owned the ATV.
Yeah, he's the guy who owned it. It's like, yo, it's like, what's happening right now? Also, okay. I get the fact that the ATV, he has the maneuverability. So, like, that's how he can, evade these cop cars a little bit easier, right? But, like, how did he know? It's like, all right, I'm going to go in this office building. I'm going to go up these stairs. I'm going to jump through from this window onto this next. Like, it's nothing like it was like, oh, I planned this route. He was just like, I'm just going to ride and hope for the best. And then the perfect getaway just happened to just fucking conjure in front of him.
Yeah.
Which in that exit was crazy. And then he's just like, hey, you guys know that meet me at the garage in Chinatown. Yeah, I know the one. Like, there's only one garage in Chinatown? Yeah. What's happening?
It's so crazy. And then I didn't know Jet Li's name throughout the whole movie. I was like, are they going to say this nigga's name? Who are you?
I just kept on calling him Lee.
I was just like, who are you? Heard Chris Tucker's voice?
Yeah. Lee!
That movie actually still holds up. Rush Hour 1?
Yeah, it does. It really does.
It's surprising.
Even the second one is really good.
I didn't see the second one.
You didn't see the second
one?
Wait,
I did see the second one.
Oh, you had to see the second one.
Because that's when they go to China, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good one. And they had was the chick what you call it? Oh my God, the Spanish chick, was that the one that she was in? She was another FBI agent.
Oh yeah. That was
they were trying to make her a thing, but apparently, the rumor is that like there's some film that she was gonna be in, and she the main actor, male actor, requested that they get closer, and she refused, and then she was dropped from a film.
Oh damn.
Yeah. I cannot remember what film it is. I don't know, so I can't say who the actor is, but never mind. Never mind.
What just happened?
I think I may have remembered, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to sully this man's good name. Can't do it. I can't do it.
Is that Dennis Leary?
Dennis Leary?
I know that's what you were mouthing me.
No, not Dennis Leary.
Okay. All right.
Jesus Christ, Brandon, you're the worst. What?
DMX?
No!
That's what you were spelling out with your fingers.
No, nigga. No.
Write it on your phone so I can see the letters.
Oh my gosh, you're the worst. You're the fucking worst.
Dude,
but again, what I'm about to write to you is not confirmed, and I don't want to put it out there in the world, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. We can't. We're not gonna do that.
No.
We're not gonna do that. Ooh, niggas, this will be a Black Panther 2 episode if we do that shit.
No, yeah, that's what you got to be careful, baby. You got to be careful.
Also, we ain't got the money for a lawsuit. We got money for a lawyer, but beyond that, you gonna be SOL.
Yeah, you're on your own, Justin. Get him, Mimi.
Okay. Again, explain to me how Jet Li and DMX team up. Because they never really team up. They're both doing their own goddamn thing. But somehow we're supposed to believe they're working together.
Well, I mean, that's simple, Brandon. We need to go to the scene of after they find the nigga in the fish tank. And that pretty much explains everything that happened in this movie at this point. Well, that's the problem with this film. Half the time, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, it was very confusing.
Yeah, go back. Yeah, so basically, DMX is the guy. First of all, they're running out of there because Jet Li's character calls the police, and Gabrielle Union drops her fucking diamonds because why wouldn't you have the whole diamonds thing strapped around you?
Why wouldn't you do that? You're doing a fucking jewelry heist.
Yeah, what are you doing? So like all they got was the black diamonds, and then the guy who basically, I hired them to do this job. Yeah. DMX is going to him to try to find out what the fuck what's up with these diamonds, whatever, and why it's like, why did all this shit happen? And he finds this guy in the fucking fish tank. Then we have this whole thing happening.
Looks dead to me.
Guess you got to him first.
Not me. Not my style.
Yo, you the one that called me. The same one that bumped into Miles. Who the fuck are you?
My name is Sue.
All right, Sue. I'm Sally.
I want the black stone.
Make me an offer.
You can walk out of here alive.
No deal.
Wait, did DMX just say, I'm going to die? I want to die? He's like, you can walk out of here alive. No deal. I must die in this room. Because I'm DMX.
Straight up for real. Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, no, I am, but like, so all right. So then the Iron Chef shows up.
Yeah.
The dude from Iron Chef. I never remember this guy.
Marca Dacascos.
Yeah, I know him as the nigga from Only the Strong.
I know him as the nigga from Double Dragon.
Okay.
And Iron Chef.
Okay, well, I know Only the Strong and Iron Chef. Either way, he shows up. He pops up. He's the big bad. He's calling DMX, and he's just like, he's just like, hey, give me the no, not yet.
Oh yeah.
He's like, give me the diamonds, and DMX is just like, I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else, pay me, give me a price.
Yeah, but it was very much like, Lord, give me a sign. I was like, this is a crazy line reading.
Nobody's gonna pay me for my services. I'm a thief, damn it.
It was so crazy.
And then Jet Li, he's just like, he's like, I ain't got time for this, and he just walks out the door, and Jet Li's just standing there in the corner and just like shaking his head.
Why was the outfits were crazy? Because DMX in that scene that you just described, he looks like he's in the Matrix. I'm like, why is everything so insane?
Yeah. And there's also these random clothing changes that don't make any sense.
Yeah. Oh, you know when Gabrielle Union's in that, she starts doing the lap dance? Mm-hmm. Apparently that scene wasn't in the script. So the day that he shot that, they just sprung it up on her.
That's a no-no.
That's not good.
That's a no.
I mean, we got to see some goodies, but I don't want to see goodies that way.
they're like, hey, Gabrielle, how about you do a striptease? Like, wait, what? Wait, what?
She killed a unicorn or something, right? That's where she's getting all this blood. That she looks so good.
No, man, that's called black girl magic.
Dude, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm, I know.
It's a long lasting chocolate over there.
It's called moisturizer, baby.
I know. I gotta get that fucking rice stuff from Pharrell's Human Race or something like that. That's what it's called.
I don't know. What the
He's
fuck
got a skincare product line.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, because Pharrell, he look like he got that nigga skin that be like this is smooth like a buttercup.
That's not a saying. What's going through your head, Brandon? What is going through your head half the time?
You really don't want to know.
Man, I don't. I mean, you're the nigga who's jerking off on the train.
I'm not jerking off on the train.
Okay, so then DMX and Jet Li have a random fight with these two niggas that were following DMX. Yeah. And then at some point, they kick this guy through a fence. And there's two Dobermans back there who just immediately just start chasing after DMX.
And then he runs
up the wall and the dog chases him. And he up the wall, like, what is going on here?
So I was like, oh, this is some Matrix fucking shit out of nowhere. This movie got very sci-fi.
Yeah, it did.
Towards the end.
Yeah,
like with the plutonium, I was like, this is insane.
Yeah, I thought these niggas were going to go to space. I'm telling you, man, Fast and Furious, there's parallels here, man. There's parallels here.
Mm-hmm.
This could have been another universe.
Maybe.
Imagine they brought the fucking Cradle to the Grave universe with Fast and Furious, and this team teamed up against Terrell's team, and then eventually they became friends.
Oh my God.
That would have been fucking wild.
That would have been crazy.
But the question is there any possible way that fucking Vin Diesel could even try to get a fight with Jet Li and actually win that fight? That people won't be like, Vin, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Because Jet Li, he's invincible in this movie.
Oh yeah, it's like it's annoying because it's like when he gets to the final fight with Ling, you're like, yeah, he's gonna obviously win because he's literally won every fight so easily.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's the thing. I think that's like the thing that I have an issue with Superman, right? Like, if you're constantly invisible, I don't care really about the stakes.
There are no stakes.
Because there's never going to be a villain that makes you feel like, oh, damn, they can really take him. You know, they can take down the hero or whatever. And it's like, when you like have that level of invincibility, I think people are like,
they check out.
Yeah, they're like, I don't care. There's no real risk here.
Well, I look at it kind of like in the thing of like boxers, UFC. If somebody is too fucking good, people's just like, yeah, oh yeah, they're really good. You're really super talented, but at the same time, there's no challenge for them. So who cares?
No.
And they stop watching. Like you literally have MMA fighter John Jones. This guy's been fighting since he's 19 years old, and he's he's a youngest champion. And he's literally torn through everybody you've put in front of him. That's why he doesn't make any money. Because they can't sell. It's like, who are you going to sell the fight to? Like, everybody's just like, he's going to win.
That's why they fix the games.
Mm-hmm. Make it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Or they promote this thing. Like, everybody watches Floyd Mayweather because they want Floyd Mayweather to lose.
Mm-hmm. That's why, they always bet for his opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of betting, the way that they were doing, there was a gambling
auction.
Yeah, the auction thing. I was like, that's not how money works. Nor is that how what did he say, pairs or something like that? No, he said 200,000 per stone. But then they started selling packages.
5 stones for $37 million.
But it was like, she's like, sold out. And I'm like, what? How are you sold out of plutonium?
Yeah, and you're just taking more, but you're taking more orders though.
It was like McDonald's was like out of burgers, but they're just like, oh, you want a Big Mac too? Sure, just put it on.
I mean, I was sold out unless you have a better offer. Like what? Yeah, the whole thing. So I guess they were selling all of the stones to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
but like,
But
if I was somebody, I'd been like, hey, can I just get one stone?
Yeah, because in that demonstration, it was like a little sliver of the fucking thing, and it's like it gets to all the stages where he's like, New World Order. I'm like, so you don't need multiple stones unless
Yeah.
you want to die too.
Yeah. All you need is one.
I'd be like, yeah, I'll just take the $200K. I'll write you a check.
Hey, man, got you. Here, cash money. Right there.
$200,000 in $100 bills. That'd be intense.
It'd be a great day. Mm-hmm. Be a great day.
Have a bed of $100 bills that equal up to 200,000 and Zazie Beetz naked on it. It'd be the best day of my life.
Okay, so we get. Okay, so
Can we talk about the dude, the henchman, and his daughter, DMX's daughter?
no.
That's such a crazy. There were some very dark things there. That was like, yeah, they're trying to make this lighthearted because they don't want to unpack the shit that was really going down. It was disturbing.
yeah, so they kidnapped DMX's daughter. And they're holding her in a fucking rape van with the windows spray painted in the warehouse.
It was not good.
she's
They
like,
should have
"I
made
want
that
my-"
daughter older.
Yeah, it was like,
It was not good.
like, I want my daddy. And she's doing that whole thing. I'm just like, that would have been very annoying. I would have put duct tape on her.
They would have
mouth.
killed her.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
would
for
have.
sure.
They would have definitely killed her. Like that's when she was duct taped with her legs, and she was like hog tied, and duct tape over her mouth. I'm like, this movie takes place over days, right? She can't just be like that. She'll like fucking shit and puke on herself and stuff. She's a kid. She can't exert any of that energy. She's anxious because she's fucking a prisoner.
Children aren't fucking like like aren't grenades. It's just like she has all this energy. If it's all pent up, she's going to explode. Like that's not how children work, Brandon. Yes, she has bodily functions that she needs to do, but she doesn't. She's not gonna fucking explode or anything. It's like kids, they have all this energy. If it's not worked out, oh boy, it's gonna be bad for everybody. I don't know if you realize how crazy that just sounded.
You never know, but there might be somebody who's like, I get what you were saying, Brandon.
No one's saying that. No one is.
Okay.
Nowhere in creation somebody saying like, Brandon, that made sense.
I disagree. Okay. DMX says, "Let's get it on." He says a lot of his rap lines in here. He says, "Here we go."
I mean, that's
It's just
that's just a normal saying that people say.
We didn't talk about how Tom Arnold said that Jet Li was going to go Chinese on him.
Yeah. Oh. He said, what? $5,000 on a Chinaman.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I was like, whoa, this movie had no chill.
He's like, oh yeah, they all look alike. I mean, but you guys do too. I was just like, whoa.
Why did Tom Arnold play into that? That like he was always that white dude of saying some borderline really fucked up shit. Mm-hmm. Why did he have that lane?
He was married to Roseanne, baby. I mean, he was flying too close to the sun. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get burned. He's gonna get the racism burned on him.
Yeah. Well, and then Gabrielle Union had to do the lap dance on the one nigga that was way too thirsty.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you so thirsty. She taking all your drink and you don't even know it.
And was wearing the worst suit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to Sunday church.
I don't know about that. He's going to a Sunday church to play craps behind it. That nigga looked wild. But then again, it's also 2003. People dress weird, you know, to our standards now. But he also looked like a really thirsty guy who watches somebody else get fucked in a porn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just sitting in the background rooting them on.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
You know what else is weird? The main bad guy, he's eating like a lobster meal, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you're talking about the black dude.
Oh yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
Okay, the black dude from the club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's eating.
Well,
lobster.
no, not him. His boss. who's
Che
in jail.
McBride.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
Che
in jail.
McBride. So he's eating in this little prisoner fucking boutique or whatever. It's like the Black Goodfellas, and he's eating a lobster meal,
Yeah.
and then he gets fucking killed with a lobster claw. But it's because like the reason why the person's able to get the jump on him is because his little assistant or whatever is doing something with butter. He said, "I'm just waiting on my butter." I'm like, why are you waiting on butter?
Because you need butter for your lobster, baby.
But it's already with the dish.
No, but he's like a kingpin, and he's in prison. Like he has this huge ass cell to himself. He's doing like Al Capone.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Al Capone cell at Eastern State
No.
Penitentiary?
No.
It's pretty crazy. Yo, this nigga he has a decked out cell with this big ass chair and shit in there. It's pretty wild, Brandon. You gotta check that shit out.
I will, man.
But like, I mean, you can find pictures of it online.
What did he do, like, for entertainment? He just, like, read magazines or something?
I'm pretty sure he had chicks coming in there and fucking
Oh, yeah?
sucking that syphilis dick. Yeah, because he died of syphilis.
Oh,
That
really?
shit, yeah, that shit spreads to your brain.
Oh, yeah, because we saw that. Yeah, we saw that at the Capone movie.
Yeah.
That was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, yeah, he went crazy. I think that's the bigger issue. So it's like, hey, well, I mean, they were also shooting the black folks with syphilis.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't realize what that does to you. It rots your brain out, and
I wrote down the bad guys when they had the glasses on. I was like, this nigga look like Doc Ock.
Yeah.
This is getting sci-fi for no reason.
I mean, it's a weird movie.
It was fucking synthetic plutonium.
Mm-hmm.
They are not like they're touching this shit with like gloves, like finger gloves.
DMX picked it up with his bare hands.
Oh yeah, DMX is gonna die like 2 years after this movie takes place, in this character world. If this was being scientifically realistic,
Yeah, there's no
they
way
all would die.
that anybody should be just picking this shit up and it should just be fine. That is radio fucking active shit that they got in their hands. It's wild.
Yeah. I mean, for national security, I would be terrified that someone like DMX has access to that plutonium.
True.
So I get why Jet Li was trying to like get the diamonds. But I always thought like it would have like been like a appropriate twist if Jet Li was actually revealed to be the bad guy, because he doesn't really do anything where you're like, I know what side he's on. He's just there. It gets put in these random situations.
Well, no, because when DMX's daughter gets taken, he's like, "I'll help you."
But there's no motivation there. That's why I thought he had ulterior motive. I'm like, what's going on here?
You know what?
It's like when we talked about Frosty and Rudolph being friends. It's like, why would these niggas be together?
Yeah.
How would they even have met? What's that meet cute like?
We had Terry Tate, the Office linebacker, in this movie. And
Oh, yeah?
he was in that scene and he just disappeared. Didn't see him again.
I mean, it happened to a lot of these characters. Like Anthony Anderson just disappears halfway through this movie.
Well, then he comes back. The last bit of this movie, him and Tom Arnold, Jesus. They did that on the Exit Wounds. I was just like, they need to never do this again. This is just, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
This whole movie defies physics.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, Iron Chef survives a helicopter crash.
Yeah, that exploded. And he literally gets out of the helicopter.
He gets out just like a little bruised up, like, oh, damn.
No, nigga, he didn't even have a fucking, like a burn mark, a little rust, not rust, soot on him or anything.
Yeah.
The thing, like, it fell and then it blew up, went in the flames, and this nigga steps out. He's like, God damn. Like, he blew up the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then he has a full-on fight with Jet Li. I'm just like, what's happening here?
And then Jet Li puts one of the plutonium things in his neck.
And then hits him in the neck, and then like
It
the
activates
thing.
it, but that should technically blow up. If that's the one, okay, remember the sliver.
Mm-hmm.
The sliver, the power that it like generated. The nigga said New World Order. This is a whole fucking goddamn diamond.
Yes, it is.
That's being activated.
Yes, it is.
We should be gone.
Now, Brandon, how was it activated? It was activated by one of Jet Li's hits, right?
So Jet Li's the bad guy.
Wait, hold on. But hold on, Brandon. Weren't these diamonds, these black diamonds, or shall I say plutonium, also in like a bank heist and like on a train where niggas were on the top of the train? There was a whole bunch of shit going on with these goddamn things. So how did that not activate them? They're all rattling around while motherfuckers riding on the top of a train. Gabrielle Union's hanging off the side where the conductor should have saw her.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And like
She also would have died.
oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, as fast as those trains run, she would have died.
Yeah, New York City. Goodbye.
You can barely be in the train. You think you're gonna be able to survive outside the train?
Also, when they were now, this is just going back to the beginning really quick. When DMX and his little half squat nigga were running through the tunnels, the train is like honking the horn at two niggas running on through the tunnels on the track. Nobody reported it. No, nobody reported it.
This entire movie was insane.
It is. It really is.
Jet Li gets pulled into a random cage fight where there's like a little person and he's like throwing that nigga around and shit.
He fought Tito Ortiz, Randy Couture, and Chuck Liddell. Those are UFC fighters. Like, those are the biggest guys in the business at that time, which I found very interesting because the opening scene, in that scene, Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell are fighting, and like at that point they were training partners, and Tito Ortiz won. But what that kind of foreshadowed the actual fight that they had, I think like a few years later. But Chuck Liddell actually won. I just found it kind of interesting. I was like, oh, look at this. Yeah.
I just remember what Jet Li's character reminds me of. And it reminds me of this episode of The Simpsons where the gangster Al or whatever the fuck, he has beef with like this Chinese triad, and they're like, Homer happens to be there in like the venue, and the two groups start fighting and shit, and it's this short Asian man in the corner, and like he's got a suit and he's just looking angry, and Homer's like, he's being pulled out the venue like for safety. He's like, no, I want to see what that little dude's gonna do. That's what Jet Li's character reminded me of. This whole time you're just like, so what's this little nigga gonna do? And then he fights, and you're just like, oh, okay. So why is he not just the unstoppable man?
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's the guy you got to worry about. He's literally just cutting through everybody.
I feel like you and I could, if Danny Glover and Mel Gibson's old asses can beat up Jet Li, we can beat the fuck out of Jet Li. Let it be known, Jet Li, you be on these streets.
We coming for you, dude. We're coming for you, nigga.
Actually, that would be the dude. If we were able to film a video of us fighting Jet Li,
that'd be crazy. Because first of all, he would put you down so fast, and then I would be humbled so fast.
I would be that the first 5 seconds.
Well, you know what the thing is? It's just the fact that he's just so small and fast.
That actually my last words. He's so small. And then
small and fast. You don't even get fast out.
You come to my house and you cry to Tatiana. And his last words were, "He's so small and fast."
He's so small and fast.
Jet Li killed your husband. I'm sorry.
Oh boy!
I should have stopped the draft.
Have you seen a picture of Jet Li recently?
Yeah, he looked old.
Yeah, he looked crazy.
We all look crazy.
I know, but that nigga look crazy. How old was he when they were doing these movies? Like, what's going on with Jet Li? I mean, I think we need to fucking talk to somebody about that motherfucker. Yeah. How old is Jet Li? He's 57. He looks like he's 157.
Real quick about the ending. Can we talk about how DMX is like, I'm out the game. I'm gonna get my shit together. And then the whole crew is like, Faith. And I'm like, y'all life criminals.
Y'all don't do nothing else but rob.
You're not going to like fucking sell coffees at Starbucks, nigga. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna work at Panera Bread? He was fucking pulling off $1 million heists. He talked about one jewel was $2.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gonna go, okay, working at a car wash, just barking at cars.
Well, it's funny because like they're all standing around. He's just like, I guess I'm gonna have to do some jail time. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
And it was like, but we say those this, and then Jet Li's character's like, he's like, I'll see what I can do. It's like,
I was like, nigga, who are you?
Like, well, also at the same time, it's just like, yo, there are literally no police around you right now. Walk away. Just walk away.
Yeah.
That's all he had. But I guess, the police chase, they knew exactly who he was.
It was stupid.
Yeah, it was all over the place. He's sitting there holding his daughter who's obviously sleeping on his shoulder. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this movie, man.
Yeah. I mean, dude, they hit a dude with the propeller in his nuts.
Yeah.
I was just like, well, first of all, you're not coming back from that. But second, ouch.
But also when he's fighting that dude, why does he keep on grabbing his daughter? Fight this motherfucker.
It was weird.
He's just like, oh, baby, you sit right here because I got to fight this guy. Then they fight for a little bit. She's like, oh, you okay? Like, he's still there.
It's to remind you that DMX is a father, so you don't want to root for him to get beat up.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
This is a wild one. Just to break down our rating system.
Guys, we rate movies bags of popcorn, small, medium, large, and the XL for the exceptional. If a movie doesn't deserve any popcorn, we throw it into the dog shit pile where we pile piles and piles of dog shit on top of it. So, Brandon, we watched Cradle to the Grave, starring DMX, Gabrielle Union, Jet Li, Anthony Anderson, Tom Arnold, and the nigga from Iron Chef. What say you, sir?
This movie was insane. This is going to get a medium from me because it's so crazy. I mean, the lines that we have in this movie, you're crazy. I'm a father. What? You don't get that shit every day. And that's the one thing I'll give these DMX movies that we review in this podcast. You don't get movies like those. At the time, that was not happening, and now it's not happening, for better or worse. It's just, I find these things so entertaining. I mean, yeah, this movie was crazy. But also, real quick, this movie posits through the soundtrack that DMX exists in this world.
Mm-hmm.
DMX the artist. Because he's blasting DMX from his car radio.
You're right.
So does that posit that DMX is a clone? Is his character a clone?
Not quite sure.
Just something to think about. But yeah, get us a medium.
All right. I don't know, man. I think this just may be a little too crazy for me. I'm going to give it a small.
Oh, niggas.
Dude, this movie, there's not that much of a plot to it.
No, that doesn't need to be. I embraced that 10 minutes in, though. I was like, clearly they don't give a fuck about any of these people.
This nigga he got out of an exploded fucking helicopter and just dusted off his jacket, and they had a full-on fight to the death of Jet Li.
DMX pulled off a bank heist wearing a black tank top.
Yeah, and Tim's.
And having all those ingrown hairs. Nobody was like, that crazy nigga was like he's up to something.
Well, he came through the floor.
Well, all the profile that's happening?
Yeah, but he came through the floor.
That was crazy.
He did come through the floor. He's like, X marks the spot.
You did say that. God damn it. So you give it a small. Okay.
I'm going to give it a small, man. Now, I'm going to say this right now. Because we actually got, something from somebody who after the day DMX died, wrote something about like, rest in peace to him. And then somebody posted, what was it?
A screenshot of our Rotten Tomatoes review of Belly.
Yeah, Belly. It was like, was this you? And I was just like, what does that have to do with DMX's death? That's not a good
Because
movie.
if you said one like critical thing about something or somebody, it's like
You obviously hate them.
exactly. And it's like if you listen to the review, we talk about how crazy DMX's performance is, but we
But
enjoy
it actually works.
right? And so it's like you're just going off of the headline,
Yeah.
the summary of the review. So I mean, it's up to them. I mean, if you want to tweet us about that shit, that speaks more about like where you at.
And then also on the day that this nigga died, and you just want to come at us on the, it's like, of all days, you think that's the best day to have discourse about a movie that DMX did fucking 30 years ago?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. But I do have some things I just need to say.
Boy.
I'm looking at DMX's filmography right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of films on here that I'm interested in seeing. For one, 2018, Pimp. He played a character named Midnight John. 2019, Above the Law, Detective Ray Muntz.
Detective pilot.
2020, Fast and Furious Death Race at Davey. That's something, we talked about. I just haven't watched it yet. And then also 2020, Chronicle of a Serial Killer, Detective White. And then TBA, Fast Vengeance. That movie's in post-production. But then...
Oh, my God. It's going to be his last performance.
No. His last performance is in the movie called Dogmen. And he played the role of cowboy, and it says filming. So I feel like we have to revisit these. We have to visit these movies, at least one of these detective movies. And I feel like it may have to be Chronicles of a Serial Killer, because I want to see DMX. It was just like, I don't know, there's blood spatter.
What were you yesterday?
But then again, Above the Law, that comes up like, is that a Steven Seagal movie? Oh God, it is.
Justin, how can people follow you?
Guys, you can follow me at J Brown. Did it on Twitter and Instagram, Brandon.
Y'all can follow me at American Collins, AmericanCollins.com. Really gotta consider changing my username because I'm not feeling America right now. So, yeah, you can follow the show at Medium P Podcast on all the social media platforms. You can go to mediumpopcorn.com for all things the podcast. You can also donate to us. That'd be great. But also, if they want to support us financially, Justin, what can they do besides donate?
Guys, you can take yourselves down to patreon.com/mediumpopcorn. Jump on one of those packages. We got small, medium, large, and the XL for the exceptional, a.k.a. $5, $10, and $15 packages.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
it's small, medium,
Get
large.
to see our packages.
Yep. Okay. So join up there, and if you're feeling like you need a little bit of us in your life, then why don't you go over to tpublic.com/mediumpopcorn. Get some swag. Get a t-shirt. Get a mug. Get a sticker. Who knows? Whatever you want.
Get a sticker, dirty baby.
Okay. I don't know what Brandon was going to go. I don't know why he's laughing, but he's doing it. He's doing it.
I am doing it. That's what I used to say. All right, y'all. We love you. Bye.
Rest in peace. DMX.
Straight up for real.
Talk is cheap, motherfuckers! Medium popcorn. We are two niggas spoiling movies. Yeah. Brandon Collins. That's me. And Justin Brown for your movie needs. Medium popcorn. Woo! You haven't seen it, well, we're gonna spoil it.
Spoil it in your face.
That's your warning. So